Irony, thy name is Wilson. Representative Frederica Wilson of Florida. She's been at the center of a story surrounding the death of Sergeant LaDavid Johnson in Niger ever since Wilson politicized the bereavement call placed by President Trump to Johnson's widow, Maisha Johnson. Representative Wilson claimed she's unaware of why the United States has soldiers in Niger and has called the mission President Trump's Benghazi. However, going to Representative Wilson's own website, this press release, and I quote, "In a long-awaited victory, the U.S. House of Representatives today, by a voice vote, passed House Resolution 3833, Senate Bill 1632, legislation introduced by Congresswoman Frederica S. Wilson and Senator Susan Collins, Republican of Maine, to help combat Boko Haram." That's the Islamic group, a terrorist group that has pledged allegiance to the Islamic State. Returning to the press release. The measure directs the United States Secretaries of State and Defense to jointly develop a 5-year strategy to aid the Nigerian government, members of the Multinational Joint Task Force created to combat Boko Haram, and international partners who've offered their support to counter the regional threat posed by the insurgents. Boko Haram has pledged allegiance to ISIS and continues to commit terrible acts of brutal violence against civilians in Nigeria, as well as Chad, Cameroon, and Niger. End quote. In other words, the reason American soldiers are in Niger is because of a bill sponsored by Representative Frederica Wilson. You can't make this stuff up.
That the only way to defeat the West and to defeat anything is by disinformation. How to teach those young men, the one they chose, how to infiltrate culture and bring about how to change the culture with disinformation.
Prince Al-Walid bin Talal, he donated $20 million to establish an Islamic studies program at Harvard, another $20 million at Georgetown. He's the largest shareholder in News Corp, which is the parent company of Fox News. He's the second largest shareholder in Twitter. I mean, corporations, politicians, presidents, senators, you name it, the Saudis have their tentacles in all of it. And so we need to recognize that the fox is in the chicken coop. Multiple foxes are in the chicken coop.